30 seconds until airtime on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. On my next mark, it'll be our final time cue at 15 seconds. Mark, 15 seconds until airtime on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Have fun.
This is a presentation from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. This is Liberty Flames basketball.
Keep growing and pursuing where we want to be as people and as a program, then I think that will be our barometer of success, if you will. That being said, I know our guys want to go back to postseason play because it's really fun when you're a part of something as neat as the big dance.
Play hard.
Cleveland down the paint. He hammered it with the right hand. Wow.
Play smart.
I think university like this, being like from a Christian program, I like to say we have a different approach coming because we're not just playing for ourselves, we're playing for something that's way bigger than us. I feel like coming in every game, trying to be a better person or be a better player, just not for us, but for the glory of Christ.
Play together.
Porter driving below the foul line, scoop layup, good around Bostic. Liberty's biggest lead of 10 with 1:14 left. Nice job of that pivot.
Play with purpose.
I think for us, it's our pillars. You see them on the wall in here. I think for us, just playing hard and competing and give our very best is something that we're asked to do, but I think that now we've got a group that wants to do it, I think, for each other. I think that's where it starts.
We are Lynchburg's hometown team.
Cleveland will drive to the paint, kicks it out, right wing Matheny for the win. Got it! 2.1 remaining.
This is college basketball at its best.
Decker, right corner three. Got it! Oh, man. Decker with 19. Cleveland to Matheny from the arc. Boom! He's on fire! Behind the back dribble, front court, down the paint. Oh! He hammered it! What a play by Zach Cleveland!
Broadcasting throughout the Commonwealth of Virginia and around the world from Van Wagner, the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services, is on the air. The Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner presents live pregame radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball. Today's pregame tip-off show is presented by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. Liberty basketball is also brought to you by Carter Bank, life lived full. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. And by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Coming up on the Bojangles Tip-Off Show, a complete preview of today's game. We'll open up the Conference USA Notebook and update you on what else is happening in college basketball. Plus, we'll hear the final pregame thoughts from Liberty Flames head men's basketball coach Richie McKay.
Snaps it for Matheny down the paint. Cleveland got me out of my seat with that hammer.
That was absolutely incredible.
It's time to tip off our pregame coverage of Liberty basketball, presented by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. Here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
From Kennesaw, Georgia, on the campus of Kennesaw State, this is Liberty Flames basketball. Coming up, the 23-4 Flames take on the 16-11 Owls of Kennesaw State. Hi, everybody. Welcome here courtside inside the KSU Convocation Center inside of VyStar Arena, as the Flames and Owls will match up for the 16th time. Liberty leads the overall series 12 games to 3. Well, as they say, you're only as good as your last game out, and Liberty lost for the first time in 73 days. 17-game win streak ended against Western Kentucky, 94-73 in Lynchburg. Liberty still 15-1 on the year in league play, can still wrap up the number one seed in the Conference USA basketball tournament with a win tonight or a Sam Houston loss. In any combination of no combination, Liberty just needs a win or a Sam Houston loss in the next 4 games to garner that number 1 seed. But Liberty, again, played a Western Kentucky team who really did a good job of just fulfilling their game plan. And it was to out-rebound Liberty, which they did by 14. They had 10 offensive rebounds. They got the ball and went downhill with it. Liberty gave up a season-high 23 free throw attempts, of which Western Kentucky made 22 of those. And Liberty did not shoot the ball well from three-point range, 6 for 21, and missed 12 free throws. So it was a combination of a number of things, but tip of the cap to Western as they beat Liberty by 21. Kennesaw State is 8-8 in league play. They come in with a three-way tie for 4th with Jacksonville State and Louisiana Tech, a team that KSU just beat on Saturday here in this building, 58-55. It was a rock fight. Neither team shot above 35% in that game, and it went right down to the wire. And a three-pointer by Jaden Harris with 2 minutes left was the difference in the game as KSU won 58-55. The news for KSU is they're playing without their leading scorer once again, Simeon Cottle, for the 11th straight ball game. He is suspended indefinitely due to some off-court legal issues. That happened back in mid-January. R.J. Johnson has really taken off since that point, averaging 20 points a game, 35 minutes a game. And this is a kid who didn't even play against Liberty in the first matchup, won by Liberty in Lynchburg, 81-73. That was the big Zach Cleveland dunk on the Owls that brought everybody, including this guy, out of his seat back on January the 2nd. Liberty played really well in that game against Kennesaw State, outshooting them 51-34%. And the Flames went 19-24 at the free throw line and had a season-high 8 blocks in that ball game. So Liberty's going to go for the season sweep of Kennesaw State, and to do so would be their 3rd straight win against Kennesaw State. These two teams had an epic battle in the Conference USA semis a year ago in Huntsville. That was the game that Cade Matheny went bonkers in the second half as Liberty won and advanced and eventually won the Conference USA basketball tournament. Coming up on the pregame show, brought to you by Bojangles. We'll hear from head coach Richie McKay. We'll also visit with redshirt junior J.C. Shire Jr. out of Arlington, Texas. And then coming up just past 7 o'clock, we'll have the tip-off Liberty at Kennesaw State. Stay tuned. Jason Prill will open up the college basketball notebook when we come back on the Bojangles tip-off show. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
It's Bo time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's Bo time.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Sentra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. delete your video.
Like and share.
Sentra, caring about folks like John.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep center field. It's out of here!
Liberty Flames baseball is back. This spring, see every big moment at Worthington Field at Liberty Baseball Stadium. Be there for the Flames home opener against West Virginia. 3-game series begins February 20th. Also, see home games against ACC teams Virginia, Virginia Tech, Duke, and Wake Forest.
Got him swinging on a slider.
31 home games. Season tickets start at just $60. Get yours at libertyflamesbaseball.com. From Van Wagner, welcome back to the Bojangles pregame tip-off show on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Avish Financial Services. Time now for today's college basketball notebook and the Frank Good Builders scoreboard.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the studio. Jason Prill here with you as Liberty and Kennesaw State getting set to tip off at the top of the hour down in Georgia. As we have a few moments, let's take a quick look at the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. The Lady Flames, they are also in action tonight at Liberty Arena. They are taking on Middle Tennessee. Should be a fun matchup in the LA as Emmy Stout leading the way for the Lady Flames in the starting lineup. She's averaging nearly 14 points per game and 6 boards as well. Only one other Conference USA game tipping off with us tonight. A lot of Conference USA action today, but the only other one happening at 7, Jacksonville State will play host to Delaware. The Flames will be down in Alabama to take on Jacksonville State this Saturday. They have a 7 p.m. matchup with the Blue Hens coming up this evening. We'll keep you updated on that game and all the others throughout Conference USA as well, as we've got a lot to get to on our pregame show. Coming up in a little bit, we will hear from the head coach, Richie McKay, as he talks about getting ready for Kennesaw State. But after this timeout, we will toss it back to Alan York, who sat down with J.C. Shire to get you all set for Liberty and Kennesaw State at the top of the hour. You're listening to Liberty Basketball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Avish Financial Services.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local buyer.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at CrossroadsFamilyDentistryVA.com.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Avish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America in logo wear.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
From Van Wagner, welcome back to the Bojangles pregame tip-off show on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Avish Financial Services. Time now for today's player profile. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
Welcome back to pregame radio coverage of Liberty basketball. The Flames begin a 2-game road swing down south, and tonight they're at Kennesaw State, where players will be joined by J.C. Shire Jr. out of the Dallas metro area. J.C., good to catch up with you. We're here in the weight room, and you've trimmed up a little bit, since the last time we caught up with you. And I know you guys log a lot of miles during basketball season, but your physique has changed a little bit. Tell us about not the new look, JC, but just the more svelte, if you will, J.C. Shire Jr.
That is hilarious. Well, thank you for the recognition. I appreciate that. I'm glad someone notices it. But really, it's kind of just been, I've worked out my whole life, basketball, whatever, but my weight's always fluctuated up, down, depending on certain circumstances or whatever. But recently I found a love for the process of working out. It's the time where I just get to, I pray a lot when I work out. I listen to a lot of things that I learn the most when I work out. It helps me fight for that belief and discipline in the midst while learning about the things. So it kind of just all hand in hand. But overall, I've just loved the process. And there's a quote that goes, "The man who loves walking will go further than the man who walks for a destination." And so I've kind of fell in love with the destination, the journey, and the process of working out. So it's kind of just, I guess it's shown based off what you say. I guess it's shown.
Yeah, I can certainly tell the work that you guys put in with the coaching staff, but Schreiner and Rob Hornet, your strength coach, who, speaking of which, we're on the road here, game day. You got a little lift in today. Yeah. What did the team do?
We always superset. We did 2 supersets. Lower body push, which is probably more like lunges. You do some pull-ups. Then the next set, you'll do hinge, so RDL, and then a push-up, and then, some core at the end.
No, a couple of weeks ago, I missed a trip to Middle Tennessee. Yeah. And I'm hearing of, and you and I have already talked about this story about the bus and the donut trip after the game, and somebody realizing, wait a minute, we've lost J.C. Shire. Where is he? And it's back to our original point, not wanting I don't want the donuts, as tempting as they may be. I'm going to go get a protein shake or something instead. What are the things that are hard for J.C. to, that milkshake looks good, or that ice cream or cookie looks good? The temptations, it's the devil maybe being like, it's really good. Yeah. But the other side of it's like, but if you don't do it, it's just in life, there's temptations. How hard are the donuts maybe to say no to?
I don't know if I could put a word to describe what I feel when I see food that I really enjoy, which is everything I'm not supposed to have. So donuts, milkshakes, I love fried food, especially fries. I can eat fries every meal of the day. It's wild. I don't know. It's weird. But, it is extremely difficult, extremely. So it's paid dividends, but it's a constant every day, do I want Chick-fil-A after practice, or do I want the Whopper? You know what I mean? So
I know. Those temptations are certainly hard. Joined by J.C. Shire Jr. Let's talk basketball. Tough one last week on Saturday. I was talking to Coach McKay, 73 days between setbacks for this team. You hear the old adage, J.C., you learn maybe more in a loss than you do in a win.
Yeah, for sure.
But I saw Colin Porter at the podium after the game Saturday. He immediately took the leadership of we're going to learn through this. You're a leader on this team. What has this team learned about this team since last Saturday?
I think we knew this logically, but I think it was implanted actually into us that we're not invincible. I think that's really important in basketball and in life, to know that you're actually not unbeatable. It makes you have a reverence and a real thought about the process. If you know that you're beatable and that someone can, get you if you're not on your game, it makes you really intentional and really focus on the process of getting better every day. And so I don't know if I'd say we lacked in the process. I would just say that we may not have been as intentional as maybe we could have been. Sure. I'll say that. And so I think that loss maybe have jolted people back in place and have just made us think we are beatable. Let's make sure that we were going hard before, but now that we're actually going even harder. So I think that was a big thing for us.
Couple more thoughts here. Liberty at Kennesaw State tonight, joined by J.C. Shire Jr. Kennesaw State is a team that's athletic, a little bit different than you saw them the first time with some personnel changes they've got going on. The rebounding, just limiting their opportunities. You guys have won a lot of games this year. What's the kind of keys you think going against this Kennesaw State team?
Well, like you mentioned, one of them, rebounding is important, and that just all falls under the umbrella of physicality. I think that's going to be really important for us, being an aggressor, being the one who makes them get on their heels instead of us being on our heels. I think that's really important. The momentum shifts and swings of the basketball games are super pertinent and important. So I do think that we need to come out, be the aggressors, box out, especially get rebounds, and be the people who take control of the game first and punch early, and then be able to sustain that punch throughout the game.
Wrapping things up with J.C. Shire Jr., we were talking before we started recording. You're moving ahead in your career with a lot of different interests for you, J.C. Real estate, your multimedia type of aspirations as well. Real estate, how did you get into it?
That is a phenomenal question. It's funny because it kind of started with basketball. So after my first semester here, I moved in with Gabriel McKay and Joseph Van Zandt.
Oh, yeah.
And those were my roommates my second semester in college. Yep. And G was asking me for money every month. And just me being curious, well, where the heck is my money going? Yeah. So I just looked it up, figured out the owner of the home gets the money. I didn't know what payments they had to make or whatever. I didn't know all that. So I was like, okay, the owner gets the money. That's cool. I can't own a house. I'm 17 at the time, whatever. So then I moved into an apartment complex, and I think about it. I'm like, man, there's 10 doors in this building, and each one of them is getting $12.50 a month because I'm paying $12.50 a month. Right. So I'm like, what in the heck is happening? I've got to figure this out. So I did the research for probably about a year, learned from a lot of people, was able to buy my first property, and I've bought in several more around in different parts of the country since then. So It's been amazing, yeah.
Well, it's always been a pleasure catching up with you, first and foremost. Important game here tonight before we get to Jack State. Have fun against Kennesaw State, and appreciate the time, JC.
Thank you, AY. I appreciate it.
That's JC Shire Jr. with us here today on the pregame show, brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Liberty at Kennesaw State coming up here tonight in suburban Atlanta. We'll have the pregame thoughts of head coach Richie McKay coming up next on Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Welcome back to the Bojangles pregame tip-off show on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for today's pregame chat with head coach Richie McKay, presented by Rogers Heating and Cooling. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
Welcome back to pregame radio coverage of Liberty basketball. The Flames begin a two-game road swing down south tonight at Kennesaw State, joined by the head coach Richie McKay. And Coach, 73 days between losses. You've talked about your leadership on your team. How did you see that leadership after Saturday last week?
AY, first of all, good to see you again. And 73 days without a loss is a lot of days. So very grateful for that. I think the neat thing about our group is their character is high, and you probably wouldn't be able to tell when we got back on Monday, and we just did film on Monday. You probably couldn't tell much whether we had lost or we had won. And I love that because, yeah, A, there's a sense of professionalism that is represented in that. But B, there's also a sense of maturity to be able to appropriate a bad feeling like we had. I always feel like we disappoint our fans when we lose at home. But I just think our guys, the way they handled it, the way they stayed connected, again, that ministers to, maybe it validates more than ministers to me that we got the right men in the room.
When you look at the tape and the cut-ups, what did you see against Western Kentucky?
They played great. They played great, and we didn't play well. And they had a lot to do with that. But I just think for us, like there's parts of the season where you're not your best, and we got to realize that. I mean, I watch a lot of college basketball. St. John's got beat 30 last night. Oh, yeah. They're the 15th ranked team in the country. Houston's on a 3-game losing streak. That guy's he's a Hall of Fame coach and one of the best in the nation. Purdue went on a 3-game losing streak. Like, it just happens. Flames Nation or our guys, if they don't follow college basketball closely, they might not think of it like I do, but everyone goes through this, like except Miami of Ohio this year. Yeah. Like everyone goes through it. So hopefully we take that and we don't see it as failure, but an opportunity to grow and get better.
How about Zach? How has he looked since last week?
Yeah, just okay. We've had to take it easy. Don't want to make it worse. So we'll see how he goes tonight.
All right, let's take a look at our Abish Financial Services keys to the game. Talking to a lot of your coaches and players, this matchup with Kennesaw State, not just tonight, but what we've seen the last 6 years, Coach. It's a fun one to be a part of. They're changed a little bit with their rotations. We'll start with R.J. Johnson, him being inserted because he didn't play in the first game against you. How has he made their team a little bit different?
Well, they've changed in name, but not in style, right? Like, and he's absorbed what Simeon Cottle has done for their program. He's an engine, really big-bodied. He's a hard matchup, and they're really big now. And they've always been long and athletic, but they've sized up by his insertion in the lineup. So that'll be problematic for us, but hopefully we can give them some problems on the other end. Again, Coach Petway, before him, Amir, like they've done a really good job with this program. Like they have a belief, they have a system, they have an identity, and it's Conference USA basketball. So when you play in one of the top 3 or top third conferences in the country, like you got to expect to fight every night, and this will be a big challenge for us.
All right, Coach. Let's go to 1-0 tonight, okay?
Thanks, AY. All
right, it's head coach Rich McKay, Liberty, Kennesaw State here tonight in suburban Atlanta. We've got the lineups and the tip-off coming up next on Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Wagner, the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services, presents live radio play-by-play coverage of Liberty Flames basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits, Carter Bank, life lived full, Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years, Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. And by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs.
Top of the key to Porter for the lead. Got it! Colin Porter from 25 feet gives Liberty a 1-point lead, 3:58 left.
Great shot by CP.
from Van Wagner. It's game time on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
And once again, we welcome you inside the KSU Convocation Center at VyStar Arena here in Kennesaw, Georgia for Liberty Flames basketball as the Flames take on the Kennesaw State Owls. Here are tonight's starting lineups. We'll start with the Owls, who have won their last 2 ball games, come in 16-11 overall, 8-8 in Conference USA. They have turned the house lights down here for their intro video. Trey Simpson will start at 1 forward, 6'8" freshman from Evergreen, Alabama, 9 points, 5 rebounds a game. Franquan Sherman, 6'7" junior from Lincolnton, Georgia, one of the team captains, 9 points, 8 rebounds a game. RJ Johnson, 6'4" redshirt sophomore from Huntsville, Alabama, averaging 14 points and 3 rebounds a game. Braden Liu, 6'9" sophomore from Douglasville, Georgia, Conference USA All-Freshman last year. As a sophomore this year, 11 points and 6 rebounds a game. And Amir Taylor, 6'9" freshman from Pittsburgh, 6 points and 3 rebounds a game. The head coach is Antoine Petway. In his 3rd season, he is 50-41, got his 50th win Saturday against Louisiana Tech. He is the fastest to 50 Division I wins. It took him 91 games. He is 50-41. That's a look at the Kennesaw State Owls, and here are our Liberty Flames.
Time now for the Liberty Flames, ready to contribute off the bench.
Xander Carter, freshman, combo guard, Kentucky.
TJ Drain, freshman, power forward, Windermere, Florida.
Andrew Grimes, freshman, small forward, Clayton, North Carolina.
Brian Jones, junior, redshirt freshman, forward, Gainesville, Florida.
Brady Kester, freshman, power forward, Huntersville, North Carolina. JC Shire, junior, senior, guard, Dallas, Texas.
Josh Smith, grad student, forward, Monrovia, Indiana.
Tor Sorensen, freshman, forward, Beard, Virginia.
Xander Yates, redshirt senior, forward, Germantown, Tennessee.
And here is today's Liberty Flames starting 5.
Zach Cleveland, senior, forward, Bloomington, Illinois.
Brett Decker Jr., sophomore, guard, Bloomington, Kentucky.
JJ Harper, redshirt senior, basketball player, Orlando, Florida.
Caden Matheny, grad student, guard, Morgantown, West Virginia.
Colin Porter, senior, point guard, Ashland, Kentucky.
And head coach Richie McKay in his 13th season at Liberty, 295 wins on the mountain, 460 in his 24th year as a college head coach. The officials tonight, Sean Seals, Will Howard, and Joe Lindsay. Lindsay's been calling SEC games for the last 30 seasons. The opening tip presented by Relevant Law. And our injury update brought to you by Ortho Virginia. Zach Cleveland missed 3 games, or 3 minutes of game action Saturday. He has been diagnosed with a knee sprain, but he is going to start and play today with a sleeve up and down his left leg. Liberty wins the tip. They'll move to our left in the first half. Cleveland dribbling in the paint. Colin Porter got hit and is staggering down now in a catcher's stance at the top of the key. And that is just something that really teams are going to pile up on. And the narrative is Liberty's not big. We're just going to bully them and not try to hurt them, but send a message physically. 14 to shoot. Ball inbounded. Harper, top of the key. Hands off to Decker. 9 to shoot. Decker driving to the rim. Turned it over, says Joe Lindsay. Had a defender on his backside, and that's something that Liberty can ill afford to do, is turn the ball over. That is not their identity at all. Here's Johnson driving. Oh, what a block by Cleveland. Out of bounds off of Johnson. Zach Cleveland blocking R.J. Johnson's shot off of Johnson, out of bounds, Liberty. So both teams have miscues on their opening possession. 19:16 to play in the half. Harper driving baseline right, scores off the window. 2-0 Liberty. 16th meeting between these two. Liberty leads it 12-3. Here's Lou going inline right. Jump pass, left block, layup, all missed by Taylor, the bunny. Ricochets out front to the Owls. Johnson, who didn't play against the Flames in the first game, he's a big-looking dude, like fullback, tight end size. If you're comparing it to football, here's a strip away by Harper in the hands of Colin Porter. Liberty leads it 2-0 here early in the first half. 90 seconds gone with the ball in their red. Owls in their goal. Porter, top of the key. Three! Buried it. Colin Porter with his 53rd three. 5-0 Liberty. Owls with the ball, averaging 84 points a game. Tops in Conference USA. Liberty giving up 70. That's third best. Johnson feeds in, right block to Taylor. Against Cleveland, dribbles into the paint, gets contact, and a foul called on Zach Cleveland, who again is playing with a sprained left knee. He suffered around the 11-minute mark in the first half against Western Kentucky. Sat about 3 minutes of game action, came back in, and looked pretty good in that ball game. Had 11 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Although he did turn the ball over 5 times, and Liberty had 12 in that loss, leading to 21 points off turnovers for Western Kentucky. Amir Taylor makes one of 2 free throws to make it 5-1 Liberty. Flames in their red, Owls in their gold. They encouraged all the fans to wear gold for the gold out tonight. Right wing, Cleveland bounces in to Decker, right block. Doesn't see what he likes, so he'll dribble to the left wing near side. Snaps it right wing to Matheny. Two-hand chest pass, top of the key to Cleveland. Here's a handoff to Porter with 5 to shoot. Collin right wing. Step back 3 by the Kennesaw bench is short and no good. Rebound Kennesaw. 5-1 Liberty by 4. Johnson right wing to Simpson. Simpson driving against Decker, down the paint, left block. Tough shot against Decker. Left of the key is good for Trey Simpson, the freshman from Evergreen, Alabama. 5-3, Liberty by 2, 17-18 to play first half. Cleveland, right baseline, driving, shooting window, no call, and the shot no good. Here come the Owls. R.J. Johnson, top of the key, number 11 in gold. Dribbles against Porter, left elbow jumper is good. R.J. Johnson averaging 14 a game, really has been a catalyst for this team since Simeon Cottle was suspended indefinitely due to off-court legal issues back in mid-January. They're 5-5 without him. Liberty the ball in a tie game. Harper spinning foul line. Left elbow to Cleveland. Now to Matheny up top with 10. Caden dribbling down the paint. Finds Decker right corner 3. Brett swished it right by the Kennesaw bench. Team leading 89-3. And Liberty did not shoot the ball well from 3 on Saturday. And right now, early on, they've hit a couple and lead it 8-5. Johnson on the dribble drive. Foul line, spins with Porter to the left block. Floats it left-handed, no good. Follow, though, up and in by Amir Taylor. Second chance points have just been the nemesis this year against Liberty. In the last 2 games, 37-6 second chance points for the opponents. 8-7 Liberty by 1, 15:54 left in the half. Cleveland left wing, dribbles it to the top, finds Decker right wing, shoots it from Atlanta. Short, no good, off the rim, rebound Kennesaw. The Owls bring it to our right, down by 1. Franquan Sherman, first time he's touched it, I think, in 4 minutes. Left wing Simpson drives against Decker, floater in the paint, no good. Rebound taken Liberty, Colin Porter. Number 0 in red will dribble right sideline by the Kennesaw bench in the front court with his white headband on against Taylor. Dribbles against Taylor into the paint, no shot, backs it out to the wing where he finds Cleveland. Back to Porter. Colin the drive, fouled, and he falls down tumbling by the Kennesaw bench. That'll be a foul on Kennesaw State's Amir Taylor, and that's, I believe, his second. And we'll take a timeout. 15-13 to play first half. It's Liberty 8, Kennesaw State 7. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
For 29 years, Lynchburg Nissan has proudly served the Lynchburg area and beyond. We're locally owned and operated because this community isn't just where we do business, it's home. At Lynchburg Nissan, we're committed to delivering extraordinary service in a professional, friendly way, making the car buying process simple and straightforward from start to finish. And don't forget, we're home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty. So when you're looking for your next vehicle, please remember, nobody beats our prices. Nobody.
In the first half, Liberty 8, Kennesaw State 7. Alan York here courtside at the KSU Convocation Center, VyStar Arena. This building opened up in 2005. It's also the home of Kennesaw State women's basketball and volleyball. This past August, Kennesaw State and VyStar Credit Union announced a multi-year partnership that includes naming rights to the arena. A 10-year, $4 million partnership. And the VyStar Arena logo is stickered in white on the floor. Liberty ball after the foul. Amir Taylor is first. And the first on Kennesaw. Zach Cleveland with one foul for Liberty. Under their own basket, Colin Porter will inbound it. Colin gets it into Josh Smith, the Stetson transfer. Really valuable minutes off the bench. Cleveland dribbles in the paint, draws a double, finds Decker left wing. Three! Boom! Brett Decker, his second three. That's a good start for Liberty from downtown. 11-7 Liberty. Here's the drive by Johnson. Ball swatted away. Out of his hands, out of bounds off of Colin Porter. Braden Liu will check back in, and Ramon Seals, who will come in wearing a black face mask. He missed 10 games with a face fracture. He was out from January 8th to February 17th. This is his third game back. He's a double-digit scorer. Jaden Harris, also in the game, transfer from New Mexico State. Here's Johnson, top of the key. Leaves it down low, off the hands of Taylor. Out of bounds. That was a right wing into the post pass by Johnson. And Brett Decker, I think, created a barrier between the two and then exited the paint. And the ball ended up off of Liu out of bounds. And Liberty will get it back off the Kennesaw State turnover. Their second of the ball game. Liberty by 4. Colin Porter at the foul line, dribbles down the paint, little scoop layup, good. That's a savvy move for Colin Porter. He's got 5. Coming off 20 points against Western Kentucky on Saturday. Liberty up by 6, 13-7. Also in the game, Caden Ricard. So Antoine Petway going very deep here early on. Here's Ricard again, had it swatted out of his hands by Colin Porter. I remember this game here last year. Liberty won 76-68. Liberty had 9 steals. Colin had 3 by himself. Liberty by 6 with the ball. That's their biggest lead. And a throwaway by Kennesaw State. Ramon Seals on the left wing by the Liberty bench threw a bullet into the paint, and nobody was there. the third turnover for Kennesaw. And Liberty right now controlling the pace. And that is something Coach McKay talked about. When you turn the ball over, teams are going to want to go up and down. And La Tech on Saturday did not allow Kennesaw State to do that, even though the Owls won by 3, but it was 58-55 final score. 13:43 left to play in the half. Caden Matheny, right wing to Harper. JJ, jab step, no shot. Snaps it left wing to Porter. Colin dribbles into the paint. Goes to the right block, fade away, floater. Couldn't get the roll. And it's out of bounds off of, there's a foul called on Josh Smith over the back. That's a good call by Joe Lindsay. His first, team foul number 2 on the Flames. Liberty in the red with Porter, Matheny, Decker, Smith, and J.J. Harper. On the floor for Liberty. Owls in their gold. Here's a travel, no call by the Owls. Taylor top of the key. One-handed pass to Harris. Top of the key 3 is good. His 22nd of the year. 13-10, Liberty by 3. Flames have led the entire way in this game. Liberty the ball leading by 3, 13-10. Colin Porter on the dribble. Goes to the left block. Bounces Smith, right block, layup, good. Oh, Colin just lulled the defense to sleep. Smith with the bucket. And Liberty leads it by 5. Liberty shooting 60% here early on. That's no surprise. Left wing 3 on the way. Good by a wide open Taylor. Now they whistle. And a timeout for Kennesaw State. We'll keep it right here with 12:32 left. Get a score update from the Lynchburg area, Liberty Arena, with the women's basketball team hosting Middle Tennessee tonight. 8-4 early, 3 minutes left in the first period, and a rematch of last year's Conference USA Championship won by Liberty. Tickets available for the Conference USA basketball tournament. It's coming up in a couple of weeks down in Huntsville, Alabama. For those Liberty fans out there, their best bet, not to bet, but you know what I mean, for tickets is go to libertyflames.com/CUSA basketball. All session booklets are available for just $175. So log on to libertyflames.com/CUSA basketball. 15-13, Liberty by 2 after the 3 by Amir Taylor. And the Owls now open up in a zone, which they played a lot of it in the first matchup. Liberty able to exploit it, get to the openings, and J.J. Harper falls down in the zone, throws it down the baseline, and there's a whistle and I think a foul called on the Owls. It's going to be on Braden Liu, says Joe Lindsay. And he's getting a word with Antoine Petway, the Kennesaw State coach. That's the second on Kennesaw. As Colin Porter was undercut going after that basketball. And we watched video of Kennesaw State the last couple of days. And Liberty was able to get inside that zone with their motion offense. First time we've seen the zone here tonight. Cleveland right wing on the inbounds by the Kennesaw State bench. Goes to Porter right wing. Colin ball fakes. The drive will bounce to Smith. Oh, his dunk is blocked underneath by Ricard, and that was nasty. Here come the Owls down by 2. Right wing Ricard, guarded by Xander Carter. Couple of freshmen duking it out, and now Ricard dribbling over Xander Carter. And that'll take us to a media timeout. I believe the foul will be on Xander Carter. And I think they're calling it a shooting foul when we come back. No, they're going to change it, I think. Oh, we'll figure it out. 15-13, Liberty by 2, 11:51 to play in the first half. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com.
Heating, cooling, electrical, and plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
Welcome back to the KSU Convocation Center. Kennesaw, Georgia, about 22 miles northwest of downtown Atlanta. Pretty even matchup so far. Liberty leading 15-13 with 3 field goals made in the first 2 4-minute stretches. Liberty 3 of 6, then 3 of 5. Kennesaw 3 of 6 to start the game and 2 for his last 3. Liberty outscoring the Owls 5-0 off turnovers. That's the difference in the game right now. Kennesaw will inbound it from the baseline, and with 19 to shoot, the Owls get it in. Perry Smith Jr. now in the game. They've gone about 10-11 deep. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Liberty bench by Josh Smith. 12 to shoot. Smith out there with Porter, Decker, Cleveland, and Xander Carter. From the bench, ball inbounded. Handoff back to Ricard. Right corner Seals, driving to the paint. Walk, no call. Right wing for Smith. 2 to shoot. Now a turnover, a steal for Colin Porter. Here comes Liberty, leaves it for Decker. He'll drive in right block, puts the brakes on. Passes up high to Cleveland. Goes to the right wing, handoff to Decker. Decker turns the corner, weaves his way through the paint, left wing. Finds it back to Porter, the senior point guard. Left wing on the dribble drive. Jump pass, right corner to Cleveland, 10 to shoot. A lot of time here. Zach will back his way in, right block. Finds Porter, left wing 3. Catch and shoot. 3 off the mark. Rebound Kennesaw. Owls have hit 5 of their last 7. Still have yet to lead the game. Liberty up 15-13. And really, the crowd, it's decent, but it's been pretty quiet. Here's Ricard driving down against Porter. Shakes free and floats it up high and gets it. That's Ricard's first bucket. Ties the game at 15. Tied for the second time. 10:33 left in the half. Zach Cleveland top of the key. Number 25 in red. Hands off to Decker, right wing. Backs up to midcourt. Crossover. Driving, right baseline, turns, 5 to shoot. Now to Cleveland, dribbles down the paint. Spins, hook shot up. Good for Zach Cleveland. First bucket as he got the roll. Liberty up 17-15. 10:08 to play in the first half. Liberty by 2. They've led the entire way. Harris, right wing. Number 21 in yellow. Backdoor feed, dunk. For Braden Liu, his first bucket. Ties the game at 17. That was a misplay defensively by the Flames. 9:46 to play first half. Porter, right wing to Cleveland. Zach squares up against Liu. Handoff to Decker. Turns the corner below the foul line. Dribbles to the left wing. 10 to shoot for Decker. Brett with 8. Right wing Carter drives in. Hangs, shoots. Foul called on Kennesaw. And Xander Carter, a couple of free throws coming up. Xander Carter, freshman from Greenup, Kentucky. The energy from that guy is palpable. He plays with it on offense and really cranks it up on defense. That foul was on Ricard, his first, and the third on the Owls. Carter free throw, no good. Xander is just a 43% free throw shooter, and that will improve. You would imagine he scored 3,000 points in high school, but has had a tough go at it at the foul line. Next free throw, good. He swished it. Puts Liberty up by one, 18-17. 9:27 to play, first half. Owls to our right. Lou right wing. Guarded by Cleveland. Backdoor pass. Layup good for Harris, as he scored against Matheny. 5 for Harris, and that's the first lead for Kennesaw State. 19-18. 9:06 to play, first half. Cleveland top of the key. Backs up between the circles. Left wing Decker near side. Decker dribbles once. Goes to Matheny. Left wing. Good. Hayden Matheny buried it. His 78-3. And Liberty's back in front, 21-19. Liberty from 3 tonight, 4 of 7. After just hitting 6 in the loss to Western on Saturday in Lynchburg. Liberty by 2. R.J. Johnson dribbles below the foul line to the left block. Bounces left wing to Lou. He'll dribble in, shoots, and scores. He's a tall, lanky, 6'10", 240-pounder. His second bucket. But he's got good skills inside. Ties it at 21. Liberty to our left. Decker right wing. Dribbles against Ricard. Baseline right. Goes to Cleveland down the paint. He's stripped going up by Johnson. Here comes the Owls on the turnover. Flames recover. Left corner Ricard. Ricard dribbles into the paint. Foul line. Now to the top of the key. 20 to shoot for the Owls, and a game tied at 21. Now to Johnson left wing. Dribbles hard to the foul line against Carter. Bounces right baseline to Smith. Back up to Johnson. Hand in his face with Carter with 8 to shoot. Left wing Lou. Back to Johnson with 6. Dribbles down the paint. Goes up, shoots, missed, but a foul called on Xander Carter. That is the first on Carter, number 3 on the Flames. Free throws coming up for the Owls when we come back. Game tied at 21, 7:48 to play in the first half. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
7:48 to play, first half. Liberty, Kennesaw State tonight down in Georgia. Game tied at 21. I'm Alan York with you tonight. Jason Priddle back inside our studio. We'll hear from Jason coming up at halftime with our second halftime show. Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by Food Lion and their Score to Give More promotion for every free throw the Flames hit this season. Food Lion Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food bank to help our neighbors in need this winter. 32,000 meals up to this point donated, thanks to Food Lion Feeds and their Score to Give More promotion. Liberty, Kennesaw both shooting at a high clip here in the first half. Kennesaw 9 of 13, 69%, 2 of 2 from 3. Both teams 1 of 2 at the foul line. Liberty 57%, 8 of 14 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. including 2 threes by Brett Decker Jr. Liberty only 2 turnovers in this ball game, outscoring the Owls 5-0 points off turnovers. And the Owls out rebounding Liberty 7-3, including 2 second chance points. R.J. Johnson at the line. He has benefited from the Simeon Cottle off the court issues. Cottle, really good player, averaging around 20 points a game. Free throw no good for Johnson. He was January 14th suspended for off the court legal issues, and Johnson, since that point, 20 points a game, 35 minutes a game. He missed the first free throw, hits the second. He's got 3. And the Owls have their second lead of the ball game. By 1, they get back in the zone. Liberty in their red. Cleveland, the starting 5 out there for Liberty, to our left. Good look, Cleveland to Harper. Spins in the paint, no shot. 10 to shoot. Lobs it back out to Porter. Collin will drive it to the paint. Kicks it Cleveland baseline left. Now to Porter. Drives it by Johnson. Shoots high off the glass. No good. Fight for the ball taken by the Owls, who their guy fell down. Sherman, and no call. Coach McKay, no argument from the head man for Liberty. Owls have the lead and the ball by 1. Top of the key, throwaway, but it's saved at midcourt by Ricard, number 4 in gold. Dribbles against Matheny to the foul line. Right wing to Johnson. Johnson against Porter into the paint. It's stripped away by Collin, taken by Zach Cleveland. Oh, the quick hands of Colin Porter. Up the floor, Matheny, right wing 3. Short and no good. That was right in front of Kennesaw head coach Antoine Petway, who was not happy on that turnover. But the Owls, no harm, no foul, get it back. Ricard at the foul line, below the line, shoots over Matheny, and it would just crawled off the rim. No good. Rebound Liberty. Flames down 1 with the ball. 6:28 to play first half. Collins got it inside the Georgia outline of the state at midcourt with a KSU logo. Collin hesitation dribble. Layup no good, but a foul called as he got Ricard in the spin cycle. Ricard could not recover on that fake move by Colin Porter, and CP will go to the line for 2 free throws as he went right by Ricard. That's the second on the freshman from Madison, Alabama, and the 4th on the Owls. Free throws for Colin Porter. An excellent free throw shooter at 92%. And in league play, 46 for 51 at the foul line. He's got 6, ties the game up at 22. And this for the lead for the senior from Ashland, Kentucky, and got it. So 7 for Collin. He has had a scoring outburst. He's been in double figures 5 of his last 6 games coming in. Liberty by 1, 6:10 to play first half. Owls right wing. Top of the key, Lou against Harper. Harper cuts him off from the drive and stripped it away. Taken back by Liberty. Matheny with the steal. Liberty by 1, Matheny right wing. Number 3 in red dribbled off his foot. Whistle and a kicked ball by the Owls. Liberty will keep it with 5:53 left in the first half. Liberty leading 23-22. Petway didn't like the call on the kick ball, and now they showed the replay, and the fans are pointing to the video board. Wanting the officials to take a look at it. I'm not even sure if they can in that case, to be honest with you. Cleveland on the right wing, dribbles in line. Now to Harper down the paint, hangs, shoots, layup. Good for J.J. Harper. His second bucket. Liberty leads it by 3. 25-22. 5:36 to play first half. Owls the ball, down 3. Taylor, left block, outside left to Simpson. Repost back to Taylor against Cleveland. Goes right block. Tough layup. Knocked away, taking Liberty. Good defense by the Flames that time. J.J. saved it going out of bounds. Decker with the ball now up top. And the jump circle to Porter. Collin cradles at left hip. Now dribbles right-handed to the right wing. On the dribble still with 15 to shoot. Deep on the right, Porter. Crossover, top of the key with 10. Porter, left wing now. Lets it go for 3. Short. and rebound taken by the Owls. R.J. Johnson, 6'4", 230 pounds. Left wing for Sherman. Dribbles in the paint. Shot blocked away by Brett Decker, out of bounds. And Josh Smith will check in for Zach Cleveland. Again, Zach playing with a sleeve on his left leg after a knee sprain against Western Kentucky on Saturday. Coach McKay now checking on him just to see how he's doing. Ball inbounded to Sherman. High post on the right with Harper. 17 to shoot. He'll dribble Harper to the paint. Ball fake. Harper keeps his feet. Pass up top three. It's a brick by the Owls. Taylor, the rebound taken Liberty. Flames up by 3. 4:33 to play in the half. Here's Smith. Layup. Good as he falls down. Got a good feed from Colin Porter. Second bucket for Josh off the bench. And Liberty expands the lead to 5. 27-22. Johnson left wing to Sherman. Left-handed three is good as the Flames did not fan out. Sherman, his 18th three. And this is nothing that should surprise anybody. Kennesaw, like Liberty, they both love shooting the three-point jump shot. Liberty with 4 threes, Kennesaw with 3. Matheny top of the key. Dribbling inside the paint, down to the right block. Shot blocked away, taken by the Owls. Here comes Johnson, front court. Man, he looks like a fullback. Number 11 in yellow. Left wing Sherman just hit a 3. And hits another one to put the Owls in front. 28-27. And those were uncontested. Those last 2 threes by Sherman. Kennesaw by 1. 3:25 to play in the half. Now the defensive chant echoes through the Convocation Center. Porter left block, dribbles to the right block. Out of the wing, far side. Hand off to Matheny. Pass up to Harper. JJ, the dribble to the elbow, no shot. Backdoor pass, thrown away. Turnover number 3, and we'll take a media timeout. 3:07 to play in the half. Kennesaw 28, Liberty 27. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Hi, this is Alan York, asking you to join the team as a member of the Flames Club. As a Flames Club member, you can make a difference by directly contributing to the success of Liberty Athletics. The Flames Club's mission is to raise the financial support needed to provide our coaches and student athletes with the resources to compete for championships. Membership levels vary and begin at just $75. Some gifts may even be tax deductible. When you join the Flames Club, you're truly investing in champions and championships. Join today at libertyflamesclub.org.
.07 left to play first half. Kennesaw State 28, Liberty 27 here at the KSU Convocation Center in Kennesaw, about 20 miles or so northwest of downtown Atlanta. Liberty will stay overnight in Kennesaw tonight and will take a 2-hour bus charter to Jacksonville, Alabama, where Liberty will play the Gamecocks on Saturday for their senior day. Tip-off set for 6 Eastern. Liberty, magic number of 1. And that includes either a win by Liberty or a loss by Sam Houston. In the next 4 games will give Liberty the top seed in the Conference USA basketball tournament, which will begin March 10th in Huntsville, Alabama. Liberty winning the championship a year ago, beating Jacksonville State in the championship, and played Oregon in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Howells with the lead. Taylor the drive. Layup, no good. He missed an easy one. Rebound, Liberty. Zach Cleveland's back in. Liberty down 1. 2:49 left in the first half. J.J. Harper on the dribble between the circles. High post left to Cleveland. Zach will dribble to the right elbow. Backs up the dribble, top of the key, 10 to shoot. Liberty down 1. 2:30 to play in the half. Cleveland, right wing to Matheny, dribbles into the paint. Left corner to Smith, back to Matheny, back to Smith. Right block for Cleveland, and a shot clock violation. Liberty too unselfish on that possession. And quickly, Coach McKay yelled, Colin! As Colin Porter will come back in, Brett Decker will leave. 28-27, Kennesaw by 1. That is matching their biggest lead. Liberty's biggest lead's been 6. Sherman against Cleveland. Shot missed the bunny. Rebound taken, top of the key by Liberty. That's a couple of easy misses at the rim by Kennesaw last 2 trips. Matheny bounces in the post and a save steal by the Owls. Turnover number 5 for Liberty. Johnson down the paint. Tried to rim rock it and was fouled hard by Smith. That's the second on Josh. And number 5 on Liberty. You know, Liberty had its 17-game winning streak come to an end. It was 73 days between losses. And, you know, depending upon who you talk to that covers the team or just college basketball reporters in general. Johnson at the line. Free throw. Got the roll. They'll tell you, if you're going to lose, better to do it now with a couple of games left in the regular season than maybe in the conference tournaments. And Conference USA, a one-bid league. And so gives you a couple of games to work out a few things. 2 free throws for Johnson. 30-27. That is the biggest lead for Kennesaw. With 1:49 left in the half. Here's a throwaway by Porter. Ill-advised throw, stolen away by the Owls. Not a great pass. Don't see that much from Colin. Johnson, right wing, Sherman. Got a couple of threes. Will drive against Harper to the rim. No shot. Left wing, Johnson for 3. Back rim, no good. Fight for the ball taken by Matheny. 1:29 to play in the half. Liberty down 3 in their red. Cleveland will dribble, crossover, kicks it, left wing Harper, shoots in rhythm, 3, back rim and no good. Rebound by Kennesaw. Here's Johnson, draws a double team, left corner to Sherman, back to Johnson, cross court from us. Guarded by Porter, 18 to shoot. Johnson off a screen, picked up on the switch by Decker, dribbles into the paint, shoots over Decker, tough shot, couldn't get it to go, rebound, Liberty. Good defense by the Flames on Johnson, the leading scorer for the Owls. Liberty down 3, 50 seconds in the half. Shot clock at 19. Zach Cleveland, hesitation dribble, under the paint, goes to Harper, and he's fouled by Franquan Sherman, his first. And the 5th on Kennesaw State, matching Liberty's 5 fouls. Kennesaw is on an 8-0 run. The last 3:35, Liberty hadn't scored in 3:45, a game clock. Ball inbounded to Cleveland below the foul line, had it poked away, stolen. Here are the Owls as the offense recovers. Johnson, left wing for Harris in the corner for Simpson. Oh, wow. What a dunk. And a 5-point Kennesaw lead. That dunk was almost as impressive as Zach's was against them back in Lynchburg. Shot clock off. Liberty can play for the final shot. 8 seconds. Porter, right wing 3, fouled. He was hit on the right knee, it looked like, with 5.5 remaining in the half. There was contact. Antoine Petway has never seen a call that he thought his team didn't make. While our head coach is as calm as can be. Free throw for Colin, no good. One more free throw for Colin, or two, pardon me. Got it. He's got 8. Liberty down 32-28. 5.5 remaining. Xander Yates has checked in for Liberty as Zach Cleveland goes to the bench. 32-28. Kennesaw, one more free throw for Colin with 5.5 remaining. And he goes and hits 2 of 3. He's got 9. Shot clock off. Liberty down 3. Kennesaw will inbound it for the final shot. 5 seconds. Ball inbounded to Taylor. He'll get it back to Harris at the midcourt area, and a foul called on Liberty with 1.4 remaining. That'll be their 6th team foul. Kennesaw will inbound it from its own bench, cross court from us. They'll lob it, intercepted by Harper. He'll heave it at the horn, but it hit the shot clock on the other end. That was a pretty good attempt. Liberty down 3 at halftime. 32-29. Both teams shooting right about the same. Both with 4 threes and one made free throw apiece. Kennesaw leads it by 3 at halftime. Jason Prill will take it through the Segra halftime show coming up on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Sentra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Like and share.
Sentra, caring for, caring about folks like John.
From Van Wagner, it's halftime on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Coming up, a complete recap of the first half. Plus, we'll scan the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics. But first, it's time for a check of the Frank Good Builders scoreboard.
Liberty the ball in a tie game. Harper spinning foul line. Left elbow to Cleveland. Now to Matheny up top with 10. Caden dribbling down the paint. Finds Decker right corner 3. Brett swished it right by the Kennesaw bench. Team leading 89-3.
Liberty at the half, they trail it by 3, 32-29 to Kennesaw State. The Flames
It was a back-and-forth first half. Brett Decker with 6 points in the first 20 minutes. They're going to need more from him as the second half comes your way in just a couple of minutes as well. As right now it's time for us to take a look at the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. How about this? The men's team, not the only Liberty basketball team in action right now. The Lady Flames, they are in action taking on Middle Tennessee. This was the rivalry in Conference USA the last few years, and it is still a good one. Both teams right in the middle of the pack of the women's standings. Liberty comes in 8-7, Middle Tennessee 9-5 overall, but right now it is all Liberty.
Goes on the far wing to Athene. Athene looking closer. Will skip a pass to Leon. Leon fakes the ball to the left, fires the shot to the right, and hits a three to give the Flames a 31-17 lead. What an outstanding ball fake by Emma Leon to get this defender flying by.
Liberty leads it 36-26 over Middle Tennessee at the half. That was Jamie Hall, the Liberty Flames Sports Network, on the call. Emmy Stout leading the way with 9 points, 6 rebounds, as she's already hit her game average for boards midway through that contest. In Conference USA, a couple games live right now. Delaware and Jacksonville State. The Flames will face the Gamecocks on the road on Saturday. They're knotted up at 25 apiece at the half. Still 20 minutes to go between Jacksonville State and Delaware. Louisiana Tech, they lead Missouri State 20-14, 11:03 left to go in the first half. 10 minutes gone in the first as well. Middle Tennessee all over UTEP 21-9. But how about this? Anything you can do, I can do better, says Western Kentucky. With 8 minutes gone in the first half, they lead New Mexico State 31-9. Wow, in 8 minutes, the Hilltoppers have picked up where they left off this past weekend. They lead it by 22, 8 minutes into that contest. At 9 o'clock tonight in Conference USA, FIU and Sam Houston will battle it out in Huntsville as the Bearcats try to keep pace at the top of Conference USA with the Flames. A Flames win or a Sam Houston loss accounts for their magic number of 1 for Liberty. And in the top 25, one game tonight. It starts in 10 minutes in West Lafayette. It's a good one. Number 8 Purdue, number 13 Michigan State, as the Boilermakers try to improve to 13-4 in the Big Ten. And that's a look at the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Once again at the half, Liberty trails Kennesaw State 32-29 as we got 20 more minutes of action. And when we come back, we'll toss it back down to Georgia, where Alan York is standing by for a look at the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local buyer.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at crossroadsfamilydentistryva.com.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
From Van Wagner, the Segra Halftime Show continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the first half statistics, presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Now, once again, back to the arena.
Halftime here from Kennesaw, Georgia. The Owls lead the Liberty Flames 32-29. Liberty, no field goals the last 4:28. Just a couple of free throws by Colin Porter to pull Liberty within 3 here at the break. Liberty in the first half, 48%, 10 of 21. Kennesaw State 12 of 24, 50% from three-point range. Liberty 4 of 10. And the Owls 4 of 6. Foul line, Liberty 5 of 7. Kennesaw State 4 for 6. Both teams with 7 turnovers. Liberty scoring 7, and the Owls 5 off of those turnovers. Liberty -3 on the rebounding, and that's pretty good considering Kennesaw State out-rebounds opponents by an average of +5 a game. They are the top rebounding team and 4th best in the country, and they've only got 3 offensive rebounds. That's something they do really well. 6th in the country, averaging 14 offensive rebounds per game. And again, watch the three-point shooting. Both teams with 4 made threes. Kennesaw leads the league in three-point attempts per game with 28. And so far, they've only put 6 up in the first half, and they're second behind Liberty in made threes a game with 10. And they are they have had 266 made threes coming in on the year. That's 4th highest in Kennesaw State's single-season history. But Liberty down 3 here at the break. Individually, Liberty led by Colin Porter's 9. Behind him, Brett Decker's got 6. Zach Cleveland just 2 shots attempted, 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Liberty had 6 fouls in the first half, 2 for Xander Carter, 2 for Josh Smith. Josh plays a lot of minutes off the bench, as does Xander. So watch that, the rotation of that in the second half. And for Kennesaw, they had 6 fouls, 2 by Caden Ricard. At the break, Kennesaw 32, Liberty 29. Halftime stats presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. We've got the second half from Kennesaw, Georgia, coming up next. 32-29, KSU leads it. This is Liberty Basketball, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community. And that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an arch support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Kennesaw State leads it by 3. Their biggest lead was 5 in the first half before Colin Porter was fouled shooting a three-pointer. And he made 2 of 3 with about 5 seconds left to go in the half. Liberty will be at Jacksonville State on Saturday evening, 6 o'clock Eastern tip-off. It'll be senior day for the Gamecocks. Nationally televised audience on ESPNU. And, of course, on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Nice baseball win for Bradley LaCroix's Flames yesterday, 9-3 over High Point. Liberty will welcome in Hofstra for a 3-game series coming up beginning tomorrow. And Liberty baseball season tickets on sale right now at libertyflamesbaseball.com. It'll be Kennesaw State ball. Liberty will have its starters out there: Matheny, Porter, Cleveland, Harper, and Decker. Was listening to Hank Plona, the head coach of Western Kentucky, post-game, and he was happy the job that the Hilltoppers did on Matheny and Decker held them to a combined 7 field goal attempts in their win over Liberty, breaking Liberty's 17-game win streak. Matheny with 3 field goal attempts, Decker with 3 today so far, and 3 field goals between them. Here's Lou in the paint against Harper, and JJ swats his shot away. JJ stands 6'5". That's his 28th block of the year. He's got longer wingspan than you think. 9 to shoot. Sherman on the inbounds. Shoots over Decker, missed it. And JJ slid over on the missed shot and fouled Sherman, who got the rebound. That is the first foul on JJ. Team foul number 1 here in the half. 32-29, Kennesaw by 3. Franquan Sherman, junior from Lincolnton, Georgia. Team captain for the Owls. Had 6 points in the first half, averaging 9. Been averaging 14 points a game his last 2 ball games. He had 10 points in the 3-point win over La Tech here in the building on Saturday. Free throw, in and out, no good. That was like a pinball, those old school pinball machines. No good. Sherman lefty, the southpaw, next free throw, good. He's got 7. And I think the PA announcer just did a hoot like an owl. 33-29. Kennesaw by 4. Liberty first crack at points here in the second half. Shooting to our rights in front of their own bench. Harper dribbling in the paint. Step back floater, no good, but a foul called on Braden Liu. That could have gone a no whistle in my opinion, but we'll take it. Second on Liu, first on Kennesaw State. And J.J. Harper, who's a 75% free throw shooter. He's got 2 shots. Liberty down 4. Free throw for J.J. up and good. J.J. has been in double figures 4 straight games. That ties a season high for him. At 16 on Saturday. Second free throw spins out to the left and no good. Liberty down by 3. Kennesaw State the ball. Johnson, right wing. Up top, 3 by Taylor. Good, no good. Long rebound. Saved by the Owls. Collin was letting it go out of bounds, but it was saved by Kennesaw. Nice spin move, baseline, shot no good by Simpson. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Owls. That was a nice move for Simpson, but he could not finish on the baseline. 18:53 left to play. Kennesaw 33, Liberty 30. The Flames won here last year 76-68. Matheny between the circles. Dribbles left wing for a 3. Back rim and off. Rebound by the Owls. Here's Johnson on the Barkley move. Posting up, no shot. Pass out high to Simpson. A little Euro step through the paint. Shot missed. Got his own miss. Stripped away on his 3rd attempt by Harper. Liberty down 3. To Decker, right wing. Brett up top to Harper. Back to Decker for the tie. You bet. 3rd 3 for Brett. Ties us at 33. Liberty was 0-6 from 3 in the first half on Saturday. Did wake up a little bit to hit 6 in the second half, but lost by 21. Tie game here. Johnson for 3 up top. Is good. R.J. Johnson with his first 3, he's got 8. 36-33. Kennesaw by 3. Porter, left wing, Matheny. Caden holds it high, bounces outside the paint, cross court to Cleveland, back to Matheny. Matheny dribble drive in the paint, no shot up top. Decker for 3. Boom, Brett Decker. He's lethal. Ties the game at 36. Here comes Kennesaw as teams trade 3s. Liberty shooting 50% in the ball game. 17:05 to play in the half. Johnson for 3 up top. He's heating up. He's got 11. Does not take him much room. 39-36. Both teams with 6 made 3s. Coach McKay looks on with his arms crossed. Porter top of the key. Dribbles off left wing. Now back up top. Dribble drive to the foul line. Pass to the top of the key to Cleveland. Now to Decker. Decker dribbles in the paint. Layup is no good. Thought he was hit. Didn't get a call. Kennesaw the other way. Leaves it down. Lou. Wow. Skywalking through the air. And Antoine Petway turns to his crowd and says, let's go. Coach McKay looks on at his offense here. Liberty down 5. As Braden Lou. Check that Amir Taylor on the dunk. Liberty down 5. Their biggest deficit. Here's Harper in the paint. Scoop layup, no good, but a foul called on Kennesaw. It'll be on Amir Taylor, his second, and the second on the Owls. 41-36, Kennesaw State. J.J. Harper going to the line with Liberty down 5. This game has been tied twice in the half and 7 times so far. 41-36 Kennesaw. J.J. with 2 shots. First one's on the way and good. Saw J.J. around the hotel last night, and he had some food delivered. It was a non-Liberty sponsor. chicken finger place. And not the one you think. It's the one in Charlottesville. As he makes both free throws. He does always have to get them the night before a game. 2 free throws for Harper. He's got 7. And Liberty's down 3. Feed into Lou. He's triple teamed. Zach Cleveland gets on the ball, and the jump ball possession to Liberty. Zach just jumped right in there and created the turnover, and we'll take it. We go to media timeout in Kennesaw. 41-38, Kennesaw State, 15:49 left. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
.49 left from the KSU Convocation Center inside VyStar Arena. 41-38. Kennesaw State by 3. Alan York with you on the play-by-play today. Former Liberty coach and player Tim Scarborough stopped by and said hello to us at halftime. You can hear Tim on the NASCAR podcast with Paul Naskin and Nick Pierce each and every week during the basketball season. Tim was trying to get on the radio with us here today, but he had some travel problems getting home from Baltimore. He lives in the Atlanta area and was working the CIAA tournament and did not get into the arena until after tip-off. But Tim, always nice to stop by and greet us when we're in town. It makes a trip to Lynchburg more times than you think. Liberty ball after Zach Cleveland forced a jump ball. Zach playing with a leg sleeve up and down his left leg after he suffered a knee sprain against Western Kentucky on Saturday. Gets the ball into Collin. Portable dribble front court. Liberty down by 3. And a trap. Gets out of it to Cleveland. Back to Porter left wing. Bounces left corner to Matheny. Back to Porter left wing. Bounces up top to Cleveland. 15 to shoot. Zach backdoor to Matheny right wing. Dribbles to the corner with 10. Matheny crossover like a blur. Left elbow to Cleveland down the paint. And his pass knocked away under the basket. That was a lot of offense to not get a shot off for Liberty. Turnover number 9 for the Flames. They average 9. There's a cross-court pass to Lou right wing. Kennesaw by 3. Up top to Harris. Foul line to Taylor. Taylor, 6 to shoot. Right corner Sherman against Cleveland. Bully moving to the paint. Gets Cleveland up top. Shoots over him and scores from in front. Sherman with 9. And Kennesaw with his biggest lead again, 43-31. Or 43-38, pardon me. There's Brett Decker. He's got 12, all 4 threes. Right wing to Cleveland up top. Harper for 3. JJ, no good. Spins out. Rebound Kennesaw. Owls have their biggest lead of 5. Johnson bounces into Taylor against Harper. Runs him over. Charging call. That was easy to predict. That's the 3rd on Amir Taylor. And the third on Kennesaw. Liberty down 43-38. Kennesaw has hit its last 4 shots. And Liberty's not scored in 3 minutes from a field goal perspective. They went nearly 5 minutes into the first half without a field goal. They need a shot made. Josh Smith is checked in. Here's Porter left wing. Picks the ball up, hands off to Matheny, who will dribble to the top of the key, off to the left wing. 13 to shoot. Caden dribbling in the paint, tripped as he falls down below the foul line. Caden will be all right, just slow to get up as he fell face forward towards the maple below the foul line, checks on his right elbow. And foul is on Ricard, his third. So 2 Owls now with 3 fouls. And Ricard and Taylor both go to the bench. Liberty down 5. Brett Decker blocked at the rim. Rebound taken by the Owls. Here's Johnson. Right wing to Harris. Dribbles in against Matheny and stripped away. Ball's on the deck, taking Liberty. Matheny to our right and throws it away as Sherman got it going out of bounds and called timeout. That's a fast break the Flames are going to want back. As Matheny had it full head of steam, kicked it out to the right corner, and Sherman intercepted it and called timeout before he went out of bounds. So that'll go full with 13:45 left. Liberty down 5. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams, find upcoming schedules, buy and download tickets to the next game, listen to podcasts, and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
Pass caught into the end zone. Light 'em up. Touchdown, Liberty.
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
Kennesaw State, the Owls lead by 5, 43-38. Love to hear from the fans tuning in tonight. You can tweet at us at LFSN Radio or at LU Flames Voice. You can also email us, ayork@liberty.edu or lfsn@liberty.edu. And while you're there, I'd love to hear your stories on coming to Liberty games, traditions your family has, despite the sport, or a memorable game you went to that you'll always remember, and what happened at the game. Or, Will emailed us and talked about going to a convo before a Liberty basketball game where the Flames were playing Arkansas State. The Arkansas State head coach was the convocation speaker. Email us your stories, lfsn@liberty.edu. Liberty's in red tonight. Harper, Porter, Smith, Decker, and Cleveland on the deck for Liberty. The Owls in their yellow, or gold as they call it. It looks very similar to the Big Bird color. Owls the ball, leading by 5, their biggest lead. Johnson, top of the key, pulls up for 3. And hit it. He's got 14, his third 3. And the biggest deficit for Liberty of 8. Here's Liberty with 13:16 to play. A lot of time left. Liberty just 2 of 6 to begin the half, 33%. Colin Porter on the right wing, dribbles under the basket, finds Cleveland left corner, handoff to Decker. He'll go in line, stops, goes up high to Harper, drives down, layup no good, but a foul called on Kennesaw State. So J.J. Harper will go to the line. Foul is on Perry Smith Jr., who's a senior from Augusta, Georgia. It's the 5th on the Owls. And J.J. Harper, who's got 7 tonight, 3 of 4 from the foul line, will be there for 2 shots. Liberty down 8. With 12:58 left. Free throw, good for J.J. He's got 8. Says his favorite player, number 9, Andre Iguodala. He wore 13 the last 3 seasons in Division II. They couldn't wear single digits 6 through 9. So he was happy when he got to Liberty, could wear number 9. To be like his favorite player, Andre Iguodala. Second free throw, no good. Ball tipped out to the wing. It's going to be off of Liberty. 46-39, Kennesaw State. Second half, the Owls are 5 of 10, 3 of 4 from three-point range. The catalyst, R.J. Johnson, he's got 14. Holds it up high, picks the ball up. Lob pass, right wing to Ricard, guarded by Matheny. Ricard dribbles down the paint, stops, double team is there, shoots over it, and Brick went in. I think it went in. Caden Ricard with his second bucket. 48-39. Liberty now out-rebounded by 13. And by 10, 11-1 in the second half. And a steal by the Owls. Turnover by Cleveland. Sherman cross court, layup, missed by Smith Jr. Liberty the other way. Harper down the paint and a dunk. As he hangs on the rim and lifts the leg around 2 Owls trying to get around him. 48-41, Kennesaw State. Again, Liberty out rebound. Now a whistle, offensive foul as Kate Matheny got blitzed to the deck by Kennesaw State's Perry Smith Jr. Go to immediate timeout. Liberty ball, 48-41. Kennesaw by 7. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
For 29 years, Lynchburg Nissan has proudly served the Lynchburg area and beyond. We're locally owned and operated because this community isn't just where we do business, it's home. At Lynchburg Nissan, we're committed to delivering extraordinary service in a professional, friendly way, making the car buying process simple and straightforward from start to finish. And don't forget, we're home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty. So when you're looking for your next vehicle, please remember, nobody beats our prices. Nobody.
11:51 left here from Kennesaw, Georgia. The Owls lead by 7, 48-41. Liberty shooting 43% in the second half, 3 of 7, but Kennesaw State 6 of 13. 6 more shot attempts than Liberty. They've got a plus 12 rebounding advantage and plus 8-0 on the offensive glass, but they've only scored 5 points off those 8 offensive rebounds. They are hitting 70% from three-point range, 7 of 10. R.J. Johnson's got 3 of those. He was the one that just had the hard foul on Caden Matheny. these teams see the recipe of what Western Kentucky did on Saturday, beating Liberty by 21, ending their 17-game win streak. Liberty only hit 6 threes, but they were, I think, 19 for, I'm trying to do the math here, like 19 for 24 from 2-point range against Western, but they limited Decker and Matheny. Zone again for Kennesaw. Liberty down 7, 11:40 left. Matheny dribbling left of the floor in the corner to Cleveland, back to Matheny. Dribbling under the basket, bounces for Smith, layup, good. Josh Smith working without the ball. He's got 6. Liberty gets within 5, 48-43. 11:22 left. Sherman left wing 3 over Smith. Is good. Kennesaw 8 of 11 from 3-point range. 51-43 and a turnover by Zach Cleveland. He airmails it over Josh Smith on the right sideline. And Zach will come out. Colin Porter will come in. That's one thing about Cleveland, as good as he's been this year. Doing the math, I think he's got 10 turnovers the last 2 games coming in. That's the 11th on Liberty. Flames down 8. Johnson, top of the key against Porter, left wing for Sherman. Back to Johnson for 3. Good. Liberty down 11. 54-43, 10:37 left. Here's Colin Porter. Picks the ball up left of the key, bounce left wing to Matheny. He'll dribble to midcourt. Matheny up top to Porter. Collins, ball fake, the dribble, the drive, foul line, falls down, and contact with Amir Taylor. That's his 4th. And the 7th on Kennesaw. So Liberty in the bonus, the final 10:22. And they show the replay. The video looked not as intense as the live version of that play. There was contact, and Colin hit the deck. Free throw for Porter is good. He's got 10. 54-44. Liberty down 10 with 10:22 left. Next free throw. Colin good. He's got 11. And Liberty down 9. 10:19 to left. Johnson on the dribble. Left wing for Harris. Back to Johnson at midcourt. Johnson on the dribble against Porter in the paint. Swapped away. And a foul called. That was a tough one on Josh Smith. This is 3rd. And only the 2nd on Liberty. Here with 10:07 left and Liberty down by 9. Biggest deficit's been 11. Johnson top of the key. He's feeling it. Dribbles foul line against Porter. Jump, shoots. Couldn't get the roll. Rebound Smith. Pulls it down for Liberty. His first rebound. 9:51 left. Liberty down 9. Colin dribbling under the basket. Stops. Left wing Matheny. Out there by Coach McKay. Off the screen for 3. Yes, sir. Second 3 from Matheny. It's a 6-point Kennesaw lead. 9:32 left. Johnson with 17. Chest pass right wing to Smith, back to Johnson. Johnson drives against Porter, right corner 3, Harris. They can't miss. They cannot miss. 57-48 Kennesaw. The Owls are 6 of 7 from 3 in the second half. Matheny for 3 up top. No good. But a foul on Kennesaw off the ball. We'll see what happens here. It'll be a foul and Zach Cleveland will have a 1-1. And a foul is going to be on Ricard, his 4th. So he'll join Amir Taylor with 4 fouls. Xander Carter will check in. Carter had 1 point in 5 minutes in the first half. Brett Decker will go to the bench. 1-1 for Zach Cleveland, 49% free throw shooter, and swishes the first. He's got 3. 57-49 Kennesaw, 9:02 to play. From Kennesaw, Georgia. Next free throw for Zach. Rimmed in, good. So 4 for Cleveland. 57-50. Kennesaw by 7. Their biggest lead's been 11. Biggest lead for Liberty was 6 in the first half. Here's Lou looking for a post-up. Nothing doing. Right wing to Ricard. Playing with 4 fouls. Skip pass. Left corner to Sherman. Dribbles in against Cleveland. In the paint. Spins left block. Shot blocked in his face. Saved by Cleveland. Here comes Liberty down 7. Matheny right wing. Behind the back on the dribble in front of Mink. Crossover. Top of the key. Picked up by Sherman on the switch. Dribbles against Sherman under the basket. And shot blocked away. Taken by the Owls. I don't know how many blocks they've got, but it's been a bunch. That's now 5 for the game. Right wing, Ricard 3. They finally miss. Rebound by Liberty. That's just the second miss from 3.5 for Kennesaw. They've got 6 made threes. Liberty down 7 with the ball. Porter dribbling in the paint around Ricard. Bounces it off of an Owl. They kicked it. And the shot clock will go to 20 for Liberty. As Johnson, that's a quick pit stop for R.J. Johnson. Not even sure if he got tires. Maybe just the grill cleaned off his car, man. That was a quick break for R.J. He's back in. He's got 17 to lead all scores. And 4 threes. Ball in Matheny in the corner. He'll dribble through the paint to the right wing. Bounces into Cleveland right baseline. Backdoor Carter layup. No good. Foul called, though, on the Owls. Braden Liu, his 3rd. That is the 8th on Kennesaw State. And that'll take us to a media timeout. 57-50. Kennesaw by 7 with 7:56 left. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
For 29 years, Lynchburg Nissan has proudly served the Lynchburg area and beyond. We're locally owned and operated because this community isn't just where we do business, it's home. At Lynchburg Nissan, we're committed to delivering extraordinary service in a professional, friendly way, making the car buying process simple and straightforward from start to finish. And don't forget, we're home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty. So when you're looking for your next vehicle, please remember, nobody beats our prices. Nobody.
Kennesaw leads by 7, 57-50, 7:56 left to play. Coming up at the postgame, we'll be joined by head coach Rich McKay. Our postgame show brought to you by Coca-Cola. Recapping this ball game, Liberty did trail by 3 at halftime, and it's just been an uphill battle in the second half. Liberty shooting 46%, 5 of 11. Owls 9 of 19. So 8 more shots than the Flames in the second half. For the ball game, Kennesaw's got 11 more shots. They've hit 3 more threes, 10-7. Yet Liberty outscoring the Owls by 8 at the free throw line. 3 in double figures for Liberty. Caden Matheny, not one of them. He's got 6. Kyle Porter's got 11. Brett Decker has 12. J.J. Harper 10. Zach Cleveland's been neutralized tonight. 4 points, 2 rebounds, just 2 assists. Xander Carter at the foul line. Free throw good. Xander's got 2, both at the foul line. 57-51 Kennesaw. Liberty got within 5 a couple of minutes ago, but they've been no closer than 5 here in the half, outside of the deficit at halftime of 3. It's 5 again, 57-52. Carter hits both free throws. Owls in their gold, Liberty in their red. Kennesaw on the ball to our left. Johnson, high lob left baseline to Lou, near side. Dribbles in against Harper. Left block. Layup no good, but a foul on JJ. As Harper is giving up about 5 to 6 inches on Lou. Second foul on JJ, number 3 on the Flames. Braden Lou, averaging 11.6 rebounds, has 4 tonight. A 71% free throw shooter. And swishes the first. He's got 5. Had 11 points, 9 rebounds against Liberty in the first matchup. Brett Decker comes in as Xander Carter will sprint off to the right. 58-52 Kennesaw. Next free throw for Lou to our left. Is no good. Rimmed out. Cleveland. Strong rebound for Liberty. Flames down 6. Do we have magic again like we saw in the conference tournament a year ago? We'll see. Matheny right wing. Pocket pass to Cleveland. Right block. Spins. Shoots window. Missed it short. That was a hook shot that went off the rim. Owls the ball. Liberty defending down 6. KJ Johnson. Or RJ Johnson, pardon me. Right wing for Simpson 3. Back rim no good. Push off. And a layup by Sherman as he pushed off of Cleveland. They didn't blow the whistle on him. Sherman's got 14, 5 over his season average. Liberty down 8 against the zone. Right wing Matheny lobs it right baseline to Cleveland. Zach picks the ball up, cutting Matheny. Left corner pass, Decker 3. Got it. He's instant offense. He's got 15, 5 threes for Brett. And Liberty gets within 5. 60-55, 6:31 left to play. Here from Kennesaw, Georgia. Owls the ball, Johnson left wing. Looks in for Lou, baseline left against Harper. Dribbles JJ to the paint. Stripped away. Man, Joe Lindsay calls a foul. Coach McKay just waves his left hand at Joe. Third on JJ, the 4th on Liberty. No shot, though, for the Owls. It'll be baseline out of bounds. Still, Liberty has a couple of fouls to give. Down 5, 6:19 left. Owls the ball, left wing Harris. The New Mexico State transfer. Cross-court pass, right wing to Sherman with his orange shoes on. Here's Johnson with it left wing. Back to Sherman right wing. Dribbles in. Flames swipe at it. Left wing, Johnson 3. He's been dynamite in the second half. He's got 20. 63-55 Kennesaw. 5:50 left. Bounce pass left wing, Harper. Now to Matheny up top. Off his screen, left wing. Dribbles inside the arc. Now back out to Cleveland. Back to Matheny. Left wing 3 by the bench. Spins out. No good. Rebound Kennesaw State. Owls lead by 8. 5:34 left. Flames defend to our left. Sherman crossover. Right wing to Harris. Now to Johnson left wing. 15 to shoot, and he's got 20, including 5 threes. Right corner Sherman, baseline right, Lou jumper. Short, no good. Rebound fought for, taking Liberty. Flames down 8 with 5:11 left. In the front court, left wing, Harper, jump pass in the corner to Decker. He'll take the 3, and it's blocked out of bounds. That is the 6th block for Kennesaw State. 18 to shoot. In the far left corner, Cleveland will inbound it by his own bench. Backdoor to Harper on the left block. Double team is there. Now another backdoor to Cleveland, and he fumbled it. Turnover. In the front court, Johnson to the rim. Layup. Good. Foul call. Liberty down 10. Johnson with 22 and an and one coming up. Liberty matching Kennesaw with 12 turnovers, and that is outside of their identity for sure. Fouls on Colin Porter, his first. Team foul number 5. Free throw, Johnson goes. He's got 23. And again, the Owls back up by 11, their biggest lead. Matching their biggest lead. Liberty the ball to our right. Decker, top of the key to Harper, right wing, drives in. Layup good as he falls down. And a timeout for Coach McKay. Harper with 12. 66-57. And it'll be, let's see, a 30-second timeout. Leaving both teams with two timeouts apiece. 4:34 left. Liberty down 9. And it's just been a frustrating half. Liberty 8 fewer field goal attempts. Kennesaw 7 of 10 from three-point range in the half, 11 of 16 in the ball game for Kennesaw. Liberty with 8 made threes. .434 left. We got one media timeout coming up. Franquan Sherman, because it was a timeout, can't run the end line if he needs to, but no need. Gets the ball into Johnson. He'll dribble against Porter in the front court. Owls by 9. Crossover against Porter, right wing. No shot for Johnson. Left wing for Simpson. Dribbles in, fade away. Shot over Cleveland is good. Simpson was 6. Back to an 11-point lead. Matching Kennesaw State's biggest with 4:05 left. Here's Decker, top of the key. He's got 5 threes. Dribbles right wing in front of me. 16 to shoot. Dribbles baseline right. No shot. Out high to Cleveland. Liberty down 11. Cleveland dribbling in the paint. Right block. Under the basket. Left block. Layup. Good. For Cleveland, he's got 6. Liberty within 9. 68-59. Owls the ball. 3:30 left. Backdoor layup. No good by Sherman. Rebound Liberty. Flames come up the floor. Cleveland down the paint. Contact. Shot. Whistle. A late whistle at that. Foul on Simpson, his second. That was a late whistle by Will Howard. Will take us to a media timeout. Free throws coming up for Zach Cleveland as Liberty trails by 9. 3:24 left. Final media timeout coming up on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
final couple of laps here in Kennesaw. The Owls lead 68-59. They led by 11 on a couple of occasions here in the second half. And right now leading by 9. It'll be Liberty ball, 3:24 left. Liberty has 2 timeouts, as do the Owls. Possession arrow with Kennesaw State. Liberty has 1 foul to give, and Kennesaw State does not. Liberty will have 2 free throws. Zach Cleveland with 2 shots here. Liberty at the foul line, 15 of 19. Zach tonight 2 of 2. He's got 6 points. And at the foul line to our right, Zach Cleveland, 2 shots. Liberty down 9. Free throw swish. 7 for Cleveland. 68-60 Kennesaw. Liberty's cut it to as little as 5 twice in the second half. Second free throw swish. That might be the first time Zach has swished 2 free throws in a row. They look good. Liberty down 7, 3:19 left. Got to get some stops. Kennesaw 7 of 10 from 3 in the second half. Johnson dribbling with Porter at midcourt with 15 to shoot, wasting some clock here as Kennesaw leads by 7. Johnson up top, wide open. Harris 3. Back rim, no good. Ball tapped out, taken Kennesaw. Second chance opportunity for Kennesaw to reach and foul now on Colin Porter. It says Joe Lindsay, his second. That's the 6 on Liberty. So it'll be out of bounds for Kennesaw. And R.J. Johnson, who did not even play in the first game, is having a great game with 23 here tonight. 5 made threes. 2:48 left. Liberty down 7. With the ball, Johnson, right wing against Harper. Top of the key with 8. Johnson dribbling down right alley with 5. Fadeaway jumper goes over Harper. 25 for Johnson. Liberty down 9. Liberty just has not been able to get stops in this second half when they needed it. Matheny, pocket pass, Cleveland. Layup no good, but a foul called on Braden Liu, his 4th. And 2 free throws for Zach Cleveland. 2:24 left. Liberty down 9, 70-61. Zach Cleveland at the line, 2 shots. 4 of 4 tonight for the foul line. Liberty 17 of 21. Cleveland free throw good. He's got 9. 70-62 with 2:24 left. Kennesaw State leads by 8. Free throw for Zach. Got them both. Double figures for Zach Cleveland. Liberty down 7 with 2:18 left. Now they got to get stops. It's imperative. Coach McKay calling for a trap at midcourt. They got it. Johnson picks it up, throws it down on the post, and a backdoor cut dunk for Sherman. He's got 16. Just like that, back to 9. 72-63. 1:52 left. Cleveland baseline left. Backdoor Harper dunk. And now Liberty showing pressure. Ball into Johnson. Falls down, keeps his balance. Now to Harris right sideline. Back to Johnson, and they're in the front court. 1:35 left. 7-point ball game. And a timeout for Kennesaw. One more timeout for the Owls. J.J. Harper on the dunk. He's got 14. 72-65. Kennesaw by 7. So the thing is, with the team as good as Liberty, they 17-game win streak next to Miami of Ohio. That was the longest in the country at the time. And when you start accumulating wins, you get everybody's best shot. And Coach McKay told told us on the pregame, winning is hard. Look at Connecticut. And St. John's yesterday. St. John's, big time loss in Connecticut. And now the PA announcer making his part of the game. I don't know if that's the style or not you like, but they do here at Kennesaw. 90 seconds left, Liberty down 7. 15 to shoot for the Owls. R.J. Johnson dribbling midcourt with Colin Porter. Still dribbling. Right corner Sherman dribbling against Carter. Into the paint, shoots over him, and scores. Sherman with 18. Liberty down 9 with 1:10 left. Kennesaw's hit 5 of the last 7. Three-pointer by Matheny, no good. Out of bounds to Kennesaw. Kennesaw has hit its last 3 shots and 5 of its last 7. 74-65 Kennesaw State. And they're doing this with 3 players with 4 fouls. There's Kennesaw. Harris guarded by Cleveland in the front court. 58 seconds left. At midcourt, bounces out of it to Johnson. Johnson being hounded by Porter on the right side of the floor with 13 to shoot. Now a double team. Splits it to Lou, top of the key. Left wing Harris 3. It's no good. Rebound taken Liberty. 38 seconds left. Liberty down 9. Brett Decker Jr. dribbling. Bounce pass left wing to Colin Porter. Dribbled off his foot. Got it back. Left wing puts up the 3. No good with 25 seconds left. Rebounded Kennesaw. Coach McKay said no foul, but Zach did not get the call on that and fouls Franquan Sherman with 23 seconds left and Liberty down 9. Freshman Drew Grimes will come in for Zach Cleveland. And let's see, Colin Porter exits. I think J.J. Harper came back in. Sherman at the foul line. 1-1. Free throw, bounced up, and no good. Liberty rebound with 20 seconds left, down 9. Brett Decker, right wing in the front court. Dribbles into the paint, below the foul line. Now to Carter, left wing 3. Back rim, no good. 10 seconds left. Kennesaw on the rebound. They'll run the clock out. Final score 74-65 Kennesaw. Stay tuned. Coke postgame show coming up. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. Fumble! The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born, they're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
From Van Wagner, welcome inside the Coca-Cola postgame locker room report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Coming up, we'll recap today's game and hear the postgame thoughts from head coach Richie McKay. Plus, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair will present the final game statistics, and we'll get an update of the Frank Good Builders scoreboard. Now, let's go back inside the arena for the Coca-Cola postgame locker room report.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch supports so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg, with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com. That's www.ironcladcoffee.com to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
From Van Wagner, the Coca-Cola postgame locker room report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the postgame thoughts from head coach Richie McKay, presented by the Good Feet Store. Once again, back to the arena.
And our Coca-Cola postgame show continues here tonight from Kennesaw, Georgia. Kennesaw State wins it tonight 74-65. We're now joined by the head coach, Richie McKay. Coach, got us okay?
Yep, I got you.
All right, thanks, Coach. Just give us your thoughts on the second half, 3-point game at halftime. And just seemed like Kennesaw State, when you cut it to 5 a couple of times, they just had some big shots down the stretch. But just your thoughts on the game here tonight.
Yeah, I thought they deserved to win. I thought we did a decent job in certain aspects that we didn't do last weekend against Western and against FIU, but not enough to win the game. Not when Kennesaw scores 30 points in the paint, and again, it's going to be our lot. Everyone's going to play super physical, and we're going to have to combat that. This is great for us to continue to see those coverages and. 2 weeks before the conference tournament, because we can surely expect it.
Coach, we have some media with us here. Brian Wilmer from a Daily Dose of Hoops on the call with us here tonight. And go ahead, Brian, with a question for Coach.
Wow, you got to give him a better introduction than that.
That's the first time I met him.
The
Brian.
Legendary Wilmer, man. This guy,
sir.
He's I've known Brian. Brian, welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you.
I always like when you're in the house.
Awesome.
So. Coach, did it seem as though the ball moved too much at times? I know there were some times where you got down under 5 in the shot clock, and guys are still looking around trying to get a shot.
Yeah, that's who we are, Brian. Like we're really unselfish. I did think there was some opportunities that we may not have capitalized on it. I'd rather err on the side of selflessness. That's how our program's been for years. But they made it hard for us. They really did. They played off Zach, tried to have some rim protection down there, and. Again, we got to the line 19 for 23. So again, that people were going to run us off the line, make us finish at the rim, and be really really physical. I guess we shot season high attempts I think in the last 2 games from the free throw line because everyone's running us off the line, and if those guards can't get free up top, that's the only way to combat it.
Anything else?
How much of an issue was Johnson for you guys? It seemed as though he got some straight line drives for a while, and it was kind of tough to just shut him down. Then he started hitting threes.
Yeah, well, they were 11 for 18 from 3, and at least 3 of them, maybe 4, was a coverage mistake. That's on us, and we got to do a better job there. But take nothing away from him. He's done a great job filling in for Simeon Cottle, and Coach Petway's empowered him, and he's playing like an all-league player, no doubt about it.
Coach, we have some media on back home. We're going to try to get Ed Lane with the Fast Lane. Ed, you got anything for Coach?
Johnson in particular in the second half of the game. How much of it was what he was doing, just his ability to create? How much of that was defensively?
Like I said, Ed, he's in my opinion an all-conference player, first team. He's a tough matchup. If you haven't heard his story, he was recruited at the high major level, so there's a lot of those guys in this league. And defensively, we let him get loose because we had a couple of miscommunications on his actions. So that's something that we'll make sure we do a better job of next time, because obviously that hurt us. Those naked 3 looks those are daggers. We didn't get any, and man, sometimes we're going to have to match people's physicality. We're the 5th fewest fouling team in the country, but I don't know if that does you any good if one team is really, really, really physical and you're not, and you get to the line a bunch and they just kind of outlast the whistle. Not the referees had nothing to do with the outcome of the game. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying we got to respond to that physicality ourselves.
All right, Coach, we appreciate the time. Be a quick trip down to Jacksonville, but we'll see you Saturday.
Yep, thanks, A.Y.
That's head coach Richie McKay with us here tonight. Kennesaw wins it by a score of 74-65. Stay tuned. We'll have more Coca-Cola postgame show coming up here from the KSU Convocation Center. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America in logo wear.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
From Van Wagner, the Coca-Cola post-game locker room report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the game's final statistics, presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Once again, let's return to the arena.
And our Coca-Cola postgame show continues here tonight from Kennesaw, Georgia. The Owls win over Liberty 74-65. Flames going to try to bounce back on Saturday. Jack State, 6 o'clock is the tip-off. Our airtime, 3:30. Check, that'd be a long pregame show. 5:30 on the Bojangles pregame show. The Flames have dropped back-to-back games for just the second time this season. Now 23-5 overall, 15-2 in league play. And again, the magic number of 1 to clinch the number 1 seed. And the key with the top 2 seeds is if you win your opening game in the tournament, you get a day off. That's why we keep talking about it. That's why it's important. And Liberty has a magic number of 1, either a win in the next 3 games or a loss by Sam Houston. And the Bearcats will tip off, if they haven't already, it'll be right now at home against FIU on the CBS Sports Network. So we'll be watching that game coming up here later tonight. Time now for a couple of superlatives. Our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game tonight. And drum roll, we're going to go with J.J. Harper, who played 33 minutes. He scored 14 points, 2 rebounds, 5 of 7 from the field. J.J. also had 4 steals and 1 block. Our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. Our Freedom First Credit Union defensive plays of the game. Liberty forcing 12 turnovers here tonight. They had 8 steals. Again, J.J. had 4 of them, 3 for Caden Matheny. And Liberty also had 5 blocks, 2 by Zach Cleveland and 1 apiece for Brett Decker Jr., J.J. Harper, and Josh Smith. Our defensive plays brought to you by Freedom First Credit Union. Looking at the overall stats presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair, Liberty shot 45% for the ballgame, 19 for 42. Liberty built a 6-point lead in the first half, only to see Kennesaw State lead by 3 at halftime. Liberty got no closer than 5 on a couple of occasions in the second half. And again, Kennesaw, whenever they needed a shot, they got it in a made shot after Liberty would mount many comebacks. It was always Kennesaw State who had the shot, the equalizer, if you will, in the ball game here tonight. Liberty 8 for 22 from 3, 36%. The well under their 40% average for the year. 19 of 23, that's 83% from the foul line. And again, another 1,900 meals donated thanks to Food Line Feeds. Score to give more promotion for every free throw the Flames hit this season. Food Line Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food bank. Kennesaw State 11 of 18 from three-point range, 61%. And second half, it was even better, 7 of 12 from three-point range. At the foul line, the Owls were 7 of 12. And the Owls out-rebounded Liberty by 11, 32-21, including 10-1 on offensive rebounds, leading to only 9 second-chance points. That's a little bit surprising for as good as offensive rebounding team Kennesaw State is. 12 turnovers apiece for each team. Points off turnovers, 15-12 in favor of Kennesaw State. And Liberty only 11 assists on 19 shots made. That is not Liberty basketball. And I'm sure they'll take a heavy look at the film tonight and tomorrow to rectify that against Jack State coming up on Saturday. Individually tonight, 4 in double figures, led by Brett Decker Jr.'s 15. Brett had 5 threes tonight for Liberty. 14 for J.J. Harper, our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. 11 for Colin Porter, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and game-high 5 turnovers for Zach. So that's 15 turnovers last 3 ball games for him. And, again, not a characteristic of Liberty, the way they've turned the ball over the last couple of games. So always something to look at and improve, as Coach McKay talks about. And they'll look to get that cleaned up before Saturday night. 2 in double figures for Kennesaw, led by R.J. Johnson's 25. He was 8 of 13 from the field, 5 threes, 18 for Franquan Sherman, and 9 rebounds, as Kennesaw State wins at 74-65 by 9 over Liberty. The Owls now have won 3 in a row. They are 17-11 overall, 9-8 in the league. They came in a 3-way tie for 4th with Jacksonville State and Louisiana Tech. The Bulldogs trail by 6 with 7 minutes left at Missouri State. And let's see here. Jack State is in a tie with Delaware in overtime. So Jason Prill will freshen those scores coming up in just a little bit. Kennesaw State will be at home Saturday. Their next game with Delaware against the Flames. After a 17-game win streak, fall for the second straight ball game. Now 23-5, 15-2 in Conference USA, still in first place, and they'll be at Jack State, 6 o'clock tip-off, senior day for the Gamecocks. On Saturday, we'll be on the air at 5:30 with our Bojangles tip-off show. That'll wrap up our coverage here from Kennesaw, Georgia here tonight. I want to thank Bill Smith riding shotgun with us here tonight with our stat research and getting us set for the basketball game. And for you tuning in tonight and each and every game on the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services. Our Coca-Cola postgame show will continue and wrap up with Jason Prill in our Lynchburg studio after this. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their